What's up, y'all? One of my priorities in this life is boys, so we're going to talk about what my non negotiables in dating are. Non negotiables are different details and aspects of a relationship that you need to maintain that relationship. So when you're dating, you're probably asking them questions to find out if these aspects apply to them. Because if they do, you want to know more. And if they don't, you don't want to see them anymore. So let's jump right in. So the very first one is veganism. I am a vegan. I am a progressive vegan, and I think that everyone in the world should be a vegan. So when I date and when I marry, I'm gonna marry someone who's vegan. That's just how it's gonna be. The only kind of exception to that is if you're not a vegan, like when I meet you, you have to be able or willing to convert. So if I meet you and you're not a vegan, but I tell you I'm a vegan and that's a non-negotiable of mine, you have to be prepared to convert to veganism. That means from that day on, you toss out everything in your fridge and we go shopping and we replace it all. Or you go slowly go through your fridge and we replace it with everything as we go because I get not wanting to waste all that money and maybe not having all the money to just restock in one day. That's valid, but at the end of the day, to make a relationship work with me, you have to be vegan or be turning vegan. Personally, I do it for the animals. I think that it's cruel and insane how um, humanity has enslaved specific animals for our dietary restraints. The way animals are treated are it's horrific. I think there are more pigs, chickens, and cows farmed for consumption than there is in wild nature. There's already a variety of species that have gone extinct because humanity cannot just chill out and let them live their lives. The second thing is children. I've always wanted children. And I know a lot of people will be like, Danielle, you're not going to have children. But I'm going to have children. Like, they assume that I'm just not going to have children, but I'm going to have children. And I'm going to be like the best mother ever. I'm excited to teach a child the basics of living. I'm excited to teach it morals and ethics. I'm excited to watch it resemble me and its father, both in appearance and in its behavior. I'm definitely going to be proud to be like, look at my kid, look what my kid did, look what my kid's gonna be. And I want someone who can share that vision, someone who's excited to have kids, excited to raise them, be there for them, put everything they can into them, because that's what I've always wanted. And the more the merrier. I'm willing to like fluctuate on exactly how many children that we have, but I do want a lot. I wasn't joking when a while ago I said, like, I'm down to have 12. Like, I'm down to have 12. I probably won't have 12. I'll probably have like six because most people don't want to go to 12, but I'm down for that. My mother was one of six. So it's really no big deal. And then also, I'm going to have my children back to back. That's kind of a non negotiable thing too, because some people are like, let's have one and then see how we do. Or like, let's wait a few years. But I'm like, I'd rather do back to back. Like, once one comes out, wait a couple months and then start with the next one. Not just for the fun of it all. One of the biggest non negotiables for me is monogamy. I believe in monogamy and I do not like polygamy. I do not want to be swingers. I do not want somebody who has someone on the side. I don't want to have someone on the side. Like, I need that monogamy for multiple reasons. One, because I'm a handful. If you're not monogamous to me, it's going to be obvious very quickly. And I'm not going to get the attention that I desire. I desire someone to be there with me on an intimate level and on a deeper level. I need someone I can connect with on a daily basis, tell them how my day's going, tell them about my deepest feelings, whether they're sad or positive. And if you're seeing other people, there's not enough time for that. Secondly, my kids, right? We're going to have kids together. If you're seeing other people too, where's the time for our kids? You shouldn't, you know what I mean? And you can't sleep with our kids. So you have to get with just, I'm your person for that stuff, and then you raise your kids and maybe you have some homies like friends that you can hang out with in your free time, but no more romantic connections. I don't care if it's for my ego. I think some people who practice polygamy think that monogamists are just like ego-based people who, I don't know what the hell is wrong with those people, but I do not like polygamists. I cannot be friends with polygamists. I was on a set once and working with a variety of like LGBT people, and there were like a couple polygamists because we were just, I don't know, conversating or something. And the moment that came out of their mouth, I was like, I gotta steer clear of these people. Like, you do your job, I'll do my job on the other side of the room. The next really important thing as a non negotiable for me is banter. This one is very important and I feel like should be very common. It's like the most obvious detail about finding a healthy romantic partner. I need someone that I can conversate with, someone that we can take an hour road trip and we not have silence the whole time. I need to be able to be honest and open about the things that I think about because that is the basis of a healthy relationship is proper communication. We're two people who weren't born for each other, but we met each other and now we're connecting by learning about each other. And if we can't open up and talk about stuff together, what is that? And then also, I don't want to just talk. I want us to be enjoying the conversation. So that's why I say the word banter in specific, because we need to be able to make the conversations that we have fun, light, airy, and feel like it's just natural. Silence is deadly. And if you're in a relationship and y'all don't talk no more, the relationship it's over. Like I guarantee both of you are daydreaming about other people or actually seeing other people and just your partner doesn't know yet. I want my partner to be able to tell me everything. And I think when you reach the banter test, when you can have moments where you just keep going on and you're talking and it's fluid, the other person starts to trust that they can tell you anything, that they can tell you whatever they want to because you're going to have something supportive to say. And even if you disagree, that it's going to come from a place of understanding and supportiveness instead of sounding like rejection and rigidness. The last thing for my non negotiable list, which is almost like the most important, is adventurousness. Personally, I have not traveled a lot and I am very ambitious. There's a lot of things I want to do in this life that I haven't got to yet. I need a partner that can do those things with me. I need a partner who's down to travel, who's down to try new local spots, to play new games, to just experiment and do new things. I need somebody who's not so rigid that they're just like, they know what they like in this life and they want to stick to that. I can't be with someone like that. I need to be with someone who's like, there's so much more of the world to still explore, and let's just go do it together. We can't live under a rock together like you, if you're gonna live on a rock, you're gonna live on that rock by yourself. Because I'm gonna go from the rock to the stone to the pineapple to the crusty crab. Like I'm gonna try it all. Thanks for watching my non-negotiables in dating. The next type of dating video I'm gonna do is probably gonna talk about my most recent relationships in 2025. I think they're the most relevant. And there's only like four guys, three. There's three, maybe four guys who hold any type of relevance in my life and in my heart. And so the follow up to this video is gonna be about my 2025 relationships.